Hey guys, Chef Sam here. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make Mexican rice and beans. So let's get into the video. So today we're going to be using a 16-ounce bag of Goya pinto beans. Be careful when opening them. As you see, they fell out for me. We're going to put them into a bowl. So just grab a container or a bowl, whatever you have, and put them in there. If some fall out, like mine, just throw them in there. We're going to open the cold water and we're just going to pour it in till it reaches the top of the bowl, and then we're going to turn it off. We're just going to mix around the beans to make sure that anything from that was in the bag just comes out. If it's a little dirty, it'll just fall out with the water. So then you're just going to drain them, as you see me doing here. Once you got all the water out from the bowl, you're gonna pour them into the crock pot there. In the description below, I'll say how long it is for a regular pot if you don't have a crock pot. The reason I'm putting it in a bowl is because we usually just use 2 bowls of water, which when doing this video we didn't know how much, so that's why I'm doing it like this, but we found out that it's 8 cups of water. So you want to put 8 cups of water into the crock pot with the beans. Something to keep in mind when making the beans in the crock pot is that they do take around 4 hours to cook when on high. So keep it in mind to maybe put them on early in the morning so that they're done by dinner time or lunch time or whenever you want them. So then you're just going to put the lid on. You're going to set it high as I stated, and then you're just going to leave it there. While we're waiting for that, we're going to make some Mexican rice. We're going to use caldo con sabor de pollo. The rice, tomato sauce, an onion, and some oil. So you're going to put the pan on the stove, and you're going to pour some oil on there. Then you could do a cup of rice, but since we only had a little less than a cup of rice from the bag, we're just going to use that. You're going to mix it around a little. And then you're going to cut your onion, a little piece of onion. That's how big you want the little wedge to be. And then you're going to grab either your cutting board or a plate, and you're just going to slice the onions. Once you do that, just move it off to the side. Check on your rice. It should be toasted, some of the rice grains. That's okay, don't be worried. Just make sure that it doesn't burn, so put it on medium. Then you're going to throw in your onions once the rice grains are toasted to a brown color. Then you're just going to mix it a little so that the onions get just a little cooked, but not too much cooked. As you see, it just did like a couple back and forth. This part you're going to use 2 cups of water. We just put it in a bowl because it's easier than putting 1 cup after another. And then you're going to take 1 can of tomato sauce. You're going to pour it in there. You're going to mix it around to get everything incorporated. Then you're gonna open your chicken bouillon and you're gonna get 1 tablespoon of that. And you're gonna pour it into the Mexican rice. And then you're gonna mix it around to make sure that that seasoning is everywhere and is incorporated into the rice. Then you're just gonna close the lid and leave it there. And then we'll check back on it. And you can put it on medium low as well, so that way it doesn't burn. So it's been around 11 minutes. There's still some water, so we're gonna close it. It's been around 20 minutes now. Again, the rice is good, so you're gonna turn it off once there's no water left, and you're good with the rice. Now we're gonna check on the beans. It's around 3.5 hours. And we're gonna put 1 tablespoon of salt into the beans to give them flavor. So 30 minutes before they're done, you wanna put in 1 tablespoon of salt. It's been around 4 hours now since the beans have been cooking. And we're just gonna you're gonna wanna take 1 bean to see if it's soft enough. So you're just gonna grab it with your fingertips, and if you're able to puncture it, then you're good to go. Hey guys, I know I don't usually do an outro video, but I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to be making a Mexican dish next Friday called birria, and that's why I've been showing you guys how to make rice, beans, the macaroni salad, and the salsa. So learn how to make those side dishes and stay tuned for next week. Thanks for watching. If the video helped you learn how to make Mexican rice and cook some beans, don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button down below.